In this video, we're going to look at how to factorise quadratic expressions, such as the one in this example here, where the coefficient of the x squared isn't 1. Now we can do this with a bit of trial and error if we understand how the multiplying of the factors works, but we're going to look at a method which will make this a lot quicker, which will get rid of any trial and error, and hopefully make this a lot simpler. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the coefficient of x squared and we're going to take our last number on the end. We're going to multiply them together. So 2 times 5 is equal to 10. We now need two numbers that will multiply together to make this 10. So I'm going to call them P and Q, and we'll add together to make the coefficient of x, which in our case is 7. So two numbers multiplying to make 10, adding to make 7, nice and easy, 2 and 5. Now, it doesn't matter which way round your P and your Q go. The important thing is that we've got our two numbers. What we're going to do now is we're going to rewrite out our expression, 2x squared plus 7x plus 5, but we're going to split that 7x into our two numbers that we've found. So 2x plus 5x. And now you can see why our P and Q had to add together to make 7. So we haven't changed any values, we've just changed the way it's written. Now looking at this in two halves, we're going to factorise our first two terms. So 2x squared plus 2x, they're both multiples of 2x. So let's bring that out. We'll end up with 2x, and inside the bracket we'll have x to make the 2x squared and plus 1 to make the 2x. If we do the same thing for our third and fourth terms, the 5x plus 5, we can take 5 out of both of them, so we get 5 lots of x plus 1. Now if we've done this correctly, our two brackets should be exactly the same. So both of ours are x plus 1, which means we can factorise again. We can take that x plus 1 out, the 2x and the 5 that are multiplying them at the moment will then become their own bracket, so we end up with 2x plus 5 times x plus 1. Now it wouldn't have mattered which way round we put the 2x and the 5x. We could have said 5x plus 2x. We will still get the same answer at the end. Let's try this with a second example now. So we're going to factorise 6x squared plus 17x plus 12. So our first step is to multiply the first and last numbers together. So 6 times 12 is 72. We want two numbers which will multiply together to make this 72. Our P and Q will also need to add together to make the 17 in the middle there. So two numbers that multiply to make 72, add to make 17, a little bit trickier than last time, but we can still see we're going to need 8 and 9. So we now split our 17x up. So we have 6x squared plus 8x plus 9x plus 12, and we factorise separately. So 6x squared plus 8x, they've both got 2x in there, so let's bring that out. So that'll be 2x lots of 3x plus 4. 9x plus 12, they're both multiples of 3, so if we bring the 3 out, we get 3 lots of 3x plus 4. So we've got the same bracket on both sides, so we can now factorise again, and there's our answer, 2x plus 3 times 3x plus 4. And the same method works even if we have negative numbers. So this example, we have 12x squared plus 25x minus 7. So we're going to multiply the first and last ones together. So 12 times negative 7 is negative 84. So we need two numbers which will multiply together to make this, and we'll add together to make the 25 on the 25x. So thinking about this, we can see that it's going to be P is equal to negative 3 and Q is equal to 28. And just as before, we're going to split our 25 into those two things. So 12x squared plus 25x minus 7 becomes 12x squared minus 3x plus 28x minus 7. And again, it doesn't matter which way round we put the negative 3 and the 28, as long as we're splitting that 25 up. So factorising 12x squared minus 3x, we can take 3x out, which gives us a bracket of 4x minus 1. And then 28x minus 7, they are both multiples of 7. So let's bring that out. So we've got 7 lots of 4x minus 1. Again, we've got the same brackets, so we can factorise again to make 3x plus 7 times 4x minus 1. Have a go at these 4 examples here using the method we've just seen. If you pause the video, then the answers will come on in a few seconds. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the Doing Maths channel or check out some more of my videos by clicking on the links here.